Got a little dynamic here. Ooh. All right.
So that was my daughter. Good job, Courtney. I learn so much every time I watch her. So happy Pride Month, I guess, right? So DeSantis doesn't want any rainbows on the bridges, right? Right? Any rainbow colors on the bridges? I mean, what's he afraid of? Has anyone here seen a rainbow and thought, I really want to have gay sex right now? I don't think anyone does that. Have you? Okay, all right. Well, maybe it was a good idea then. All right. So I'll tell you a couple stories about Courtney real quick, because why not? She's here. So when she was little, the internet was just starting, and so we would talk a lot about the internet and say .com a lot. So we'd say like, hey, did you see that that article on Yahoo.com? Did you see that cool shirt on shirtstorm23.com? Did you see that new turd on rateyourpoo.com? Things like that. So Courtney would say things like, hey, can I have a drink.com? She would finish her sentence with .com. She really would. And then hey, mommy had a guy over while you were at work.com, stuff like that. So it's funny sometimes. So I didn't like for my kids to use profanity. So I would tell them if someone said a bad word, just say what it rhymed with. So like, oh, Aunt Sam called mommy a bad word. What did she say? Oh, she called her a witch. So I knew it was bitch. So one time she said, oh, Aunt Sam said a bad word. What was it? Shitty. The word was titty. So, when my son was little, so my daughter's a comedian. My dad, he's here. He's funny. My mom, she's funny, not intentionally, but but she is. So my son, when he was little, he said, "When I get big, I want to be a Canadian." And I said, "Why?" And he said, well, because they're funny. And yeah, you're right. There's Howie Mandel, Martin Short, a lot of funny Canadians. But I said, I think you want to be a comedian. Or maybe he just predicted that, like, another second Trump term, Like, I don't know. We might move to Canada. We'll see what happens. So I was a single dad for a while. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. Like Courtney said, I'm a therapist. So things didn't work out with my practice wife because of the whole crack thing. Oh yeah, laugh it up. Such good times. So I would try the online dating. I was on lots of tuna. Plenty of fish. And I figured that I could. I wanted to meet someone with the same kind of baggage. Kids. And so I was looking for a MILF. And so I was a dad I'd like dating online. You have to do some spelling there. I'll give you a minute. Dildo. So my wife and I, we've been married 7 years now, my new wife. And, well, not new now, but So we like to spice things up because it's been 7 years. So, we've been getting into the whole role play thing. And I think we're doing it wrong, though, because she's like, hey, why don't you dress up as a mechanic and fix my car? Why don't you dress up as a handyman and, work on the gutters? Why don't you put this French maid outfit on and, clean the house? Everything's clean and fixed and everything, but I'm too tired to have sex. So there's that, at least. So that's all I got for today. So thanks.